I don't eat cheetahs though, but I have a tiny one. I will
Yoda.
save you.
10 extra
But
points.
I have Loki. But no, Loki will slay the Titans. So welcome back, guys. We're going to be watching more Attack on Titan. And Maui's like over here to my cat. And he's like, what are you guys doing? Man, so we have two Titans now battling each other. And Maui's going to knock over my camera. Go hang out here. There you go. Have some Titan food.
So Tom's taking it to the next level.
Tom's still eating this. Is that good? All right. Well, first of all, Titans don't enjoy their food. They just wolf it down. So don't choke on it. Don't dare.
Oh my God. You're too far away for us to do any Heimlich on you.
So can you imagine animating that too? Like, the animation's so good in this and it's terrifying, but to draw someone like that, like disconnected and just a monster, but very
just disconnected, and they're
looking,
goofy
like,
too. They're just goofy evil.
which makes it scarier, you know? And I want to know more about this new Titan. Like, now there's hope. There's an equal Titan that looks very different. It has sharp teeth and, right? I think no, not sharp teeth, but it had like...
I think I hit like an exposed jaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And whose side is he on? No, he's fighting the other Titans, but is he like...
And he's smart.
In order to eliminate the competition to get to the
is he, you know... Is he on his own? Does he like fight both sides? Does he eat people and the Titans? I mean, how does this work?
I know, and he was kind of ignoring the people, I think. He was just focused on the big Titans, and he was roaring to challenge them. So that's creepy, too, because right from the start of this, I didn't know what to expect, but seeing the Titans, I didn't think they were going to be fast at all, and I didn't think they'd be kind of coordinated, because they know how to track down and quickly... I mean, they go by smell, too, but I just thought they were really stupid, where they just, if you happen to be there, they'd come after you. But they're really quick, and they actually, like, hone in on you and chase you down.
Yeah, like hunting down,
What I want to know is, you know, we saw a few Titans that had beards. Who shaves the other ones?
I know, and none of them have, like... private parts, and we heard that too on the show.
Which, smooth.
It's good that they said that too, to make it more like, oh, okay, we just accept it, because you can only do so much, and this is already so adult. But when you start drawing like penises and all kinds of stuff on all kinds of
especially
stuff,
when they're running,
oh god, and just to animate it would be really tough. Yeah, and it just will change the overall feel of it too.
Yeah.
I know it'll kind of make it more realistic, but you know, a lot of people are going to be looking at the junk and getting distracted by that. I don't know. I just think like that'd be weird. And it'll also probably change the rating as well, because now you have a lot of nudity. Like at least you have a lot of new Titans, but you don't see anything.
But now that you bring up, you know, private parts and whatnot, have we seen any female ones yet? Or are they all guys?
I think they're... honestly, I haven't really thought about it, but I guess they're all guys.
They even have genders. I don't know if they do or not, because they don't have any hoo-hoos.
You know, that's true, because otherwise I'd be making comments about boobs, and yeah, you're right, because what would they do there? Hello! Like, just not draw the nipples in or something? I don't know, so I'm just having fun.
Bodies just spiked onto the nipples.
Tom, okay, you're cut off. It's
far.
too soon. No, I'm just kidding. So,
I will
on
see myself
topic,
out.
Reset.
I'm just gonna listen to you guys.
So, Storm here.
I'm here, I think.
Kimmy here.
Just here a little bit, right? Man, so shall we get into this episode?
I think we're already into this, aren't we?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort
So
of.
episode 8, we're watching on Crunchyroll, hearing the heartbeat. That's what it says here for episode 8. How's that possible? Ew. All right, well, that kind of makes sense. I guess. I mean, okay. A lot of questions right now.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I'm really happy that Eren is alive.
That's incredible.
It's
unbelievable.
So, he's not just alive, his limbs grew back, and he was inside this Titan that was really smart. So, it wasn't, I mean, a different Titan ate him, killed him. All right? He lost his limbs there, and now there's this new Titan. So it wasn't like he ate another Titan and then he was in his throat or something. It looked like he was in his back, like just in the shallow part of his back or something. So he was running this Titan? I don't know. Was it like a big mecha suit for him? And he was
it looked like that, didn't it?
Yeah,
it looked like he was part of it.
It was smart. It was protecting the humans. And Eren was always very passionate and driven. So what makes him different where he was able to do that? Because it wasn't the Titan, unless he was eaten by that Titan and he has some kind of special power where it morphed into this one. Because
and he was controlling
DNA.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then just eating the other Titans.
But
What?
just to see Mikasa break down in tears. I mean, you haven't seen her emotional at all.
No,
You know,
we haven't.
To see that, it's
I
powerful.
felt that moment. Like, I almost mentioned that. Actually, that's a good point. And to see her really just bawl like that so loudly, hugging him, you could hear his heartbeat. Like, that was well animated and so beautifully done. And I was just so shocked on what happened. I'm like, wait, how? So there's so many questions. Please, no spoilers. I'm sure we'll find out more. But this really opens up even more to this world. I mean, there's so much we don't know, but it's been so hopeless. Like, I love the energy. I love how positive and hopeful people are until all the crap happens and people die. And that's all we've been seeing with this. We're like just seeing devastation every turn. They've lost so many people all the way to headquarters and trying to get the gas. I'm like, how are they going to even do this?
and
So
there wasn't that many left that made it to get the gas. And
No.
yeah.
and I mean, but their true selves are starting to come out. I mean, Mikasa is very good at what she does. Armin is very good at strategy and strategic
Yes.
opportunities. As you know, he did 2 perfect plans on the spot.
He did.
You know, and
Yeah.
he
And
didn't
it's
show any
giving him
fear while he was
confidence,
doing
I'm
it.
sure.
Yeah, big time. And everybody's trusting him now. Say, hey, you know what you're doing. We're gonna listen to you, because no one else had any idea to even try
No.
anything.
Yeah.
And it was a great idea with the Titan to lure him over there and to
It
get
worked.
the other Titan. And it was perfect. It was a perfect plan.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the others didn't try to kill that Titan
I know. I was kind of worried that
in the
some
mix.
wouldn't know what was going on, even though it was attacking another Titan, and just react. And I'm like, oh, well, it's not paying
Yeah.
attention to the humans, so let's go after it. And I was like, okay,
Yeah,
because
Titan's a Titan.
you're gonna ruin one of your assets, And then it was eating him. Like, all the other Titans were eating that one. And I was like, oh, so maybe now thinking about it, because maybe it was mixed with Aaron's DNA or something, that it smelled human, and that's
Well,
why
it's
they
weird
were...
because when it got injured, like in its hand and stuff, didn't like his hand regenerate. But when the Titans were eating on him, he couldn't regenerate unless he was just too exhausted.
Maybe it was
And,
just too many on him at once.
yeah, maybe he just couldn't
He
keep up
didn't
with
have
it.
Oh
time
yeah,
to
maybe. Oh, there's just so much we have
regenerate.
to look out for, because I'm not quite sure. But
But
yeah,
I
so
mean,
he's
the
just too
Titan
tired.
killer was pretty powerful. I mean, he took out 2 guys in one punch, and one of
And
them
he
was a
looks
big boy.
different.
Oh, yeah.
They're different shapes and sizes, but he looked very different. He even had pointy ears, and I don't know, just
The
very
ears,
different from the other.
Yeah.
And he has an extra
And
set.
the sets of
Yeah.
different
Up
level.
high.
It's not like there's a muscle connected here, and then you just have the rest of the teeth back here, because teeth don't go back that far,
Right.
And it was set up another level too, like that. So just very different
A big
looking
chunk.
and cool.
And he
anime
looked more
hair.
muscular.
Yeah, very muscular. So it's
He
like
was working out.
a good-looking Titan.
Titan
Hello.
curls.
Picking up other Titans.
I know. Just to start working on it, like 1, 2, 3, man. But yeah, he was taking out so many of them. So I'm really happy to see this, because this world was so
If
depressing.
it wasn't for that Titan, they wouldn't have made it out there probably.
I
Right.
agree. I agree
I
completely.
mean, they had hundreds of them to start with. Now there's only a handful of them left.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm wondering when Aaron starts to get better and settles in and starts to tell him his story, I wonder if he can do it again and try to.
How would he do
take
that? I know
over
there's just
Does
so
he
much.
even
Like,
know
how
what
would
he did?
Right?
Yeah, and can he even talk at this point? Is he going to be like,
seen-
because he's mixed with the monster too much? With
Well,
Titan,
he seems still unconscious, so I mean, he's
yeah, we
still
haven't
recovering.
seen him
So
function
after
yet.
he recoups,
I mean,
maybe they
unless
can get-
if he did somehow merge with this Titan, maybe the Titan's regenerative powers were given to Aaron to kind of rejuvenate his limbs.
yeah,
Honestly, it would have to be that,
Right.
right? Because how do they come back?
yeah.
So cool. What a
It's
cool
amazing.
idea.
He's
Like, now I'm like,
He's the
what?
first one to come back. I mean, the other ones didn't come back. I mean, most of them
Yeah.
were bitten in half, and
See,
well,
now
he was
It's a
chewed up
miracle.
too. So I mean, it's kind of
I know, like, I was thinking that too in the moment, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe some other people can come back the same way, but I don't
or
know.
maybe his passion was just so strong that the others probably could have done it too, but his passion was so strong that it actually pushed him through it.
It really was.
Maybe.
He was.
How do you do that? Like, you
That's
die,
all
and then
he
you're
wanted
just
to do.
in the moment of dying, you're just like, I can survive, and I'm curious.
See.
Yeah, there's just so much
I mean,
to know.
Aaron was the most passionate out of all of them.
Yeah, and even like training with the gear too. Like he had malfunctioning gear, and he was
And he
able
still managed to do it.
Yes.
kind of sort of do it, and they were so impressed by that. Yeah, so pretty cool. I mean, like, wow. So if he could make that monster again, I don't know how you would do that, but I'm just like in awe right now. Like,
It is, and how great is it to see everyone in Mikasa see this happening? Like the whole group, the whole team is seeing this.
Yeah.
Saying, this is unbelievable. They wouldn't have believed it if they didn't
But I
see
mean,
it.
it seemed like it was more of a shock to Armin because he saw everything
Yes.
piece by piece. No one else saw that. So he's like, he had no limbs.
Yeah.
And now he does. So I don't think like anybody else recognizes that part of it.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's going to say something later or just like wait to talk to Aaron about it. But I love the emotion in this. Again, going back to Mikasa, but then seeing Armin like that, like looking at the limbs and crying. And even, I forgot her name for a moment, but Potato Girl, when she was freaking out. And I felt so bad for her. And I'm like, no, she's always been funny, right? She was the one who was freaking out and bailed and almost couldn't do her job. And I can't even imagine like seeing these huge Titans
that's what's great
you.
too is, you know, not everybody's perfect. And you see them getting tired. You see them making mistakes. You know, you see them doubting themselves.
Yeah.
And just completely breaking down. And you saw that one poor guy who blew his head off. And
Yeah, I mean, it's war. It's war, and it affects everyone differently.
And you don't want
these
to
are
be
kids, really.
yeah,
I know.
a lot of them are really young.
Yeah.
So they had to, not had to, but they lost so much. And like you were saying, Tom, now they're in this situation really for the first time because they had all this training, but they've never actually fought Titans before any of this. So now they're learning that you can't just do it exactly how they were trained. You know, you have to be special. You have to be different.
Learn on your feet.
You have to learn on your feet, and people have special skills, and it's always changing. It's not systematic.
Because I'm sure that they didn't know about the ones jumping and running and
putting their heads right through brick walls.
Yeah, that was so freaky.
I
Would
tried
they do
that.
that
Doesn't work
too?
for me.
I really thought, although that wouldn't make sense, but
they're safe nowhere.
yeah, what they call it, the aberrant or
was
something. Yeah, was the Titan that was attacking
strong one.
the Aaron one, was attacking the other ones. So when those guys like put their head through HQ, I was kind of like, oh, did that guy throw one over there? So but I was like, there was two there.
Here's Johnny.
And how ironic that you bring up females when we saw a female, but we didn't actually see the body. Yeah. She got hit by the other one, and it was like, ooh.
I'm still not counting that one yet because we didn't see the full body of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? They're all really weird and like elongated.
I mean, if that was a female, then that was one out of how many Titans we saw. I mean, it's not many.
Yeah, it's not many. And then we saw one colossal or two colossal ones before.
Yeah, the running one and then the big guy.
Yeah. This is so stupid, but that running one kind of made me think of Race Banner from Johnny Quest. I don't know if it's because he had white hair. I don't know why, but I just think of that. It's so stupid. So, anywho,
Johnny
guys, I can't wait to see more. I really can. This is so good. Thank you for requesting this, and thank you for not minding that we're watching subtitle. Like, we could always change it down the road. A lot of you guys really like us watching subtitle, and we have like half and half, really. So, thank you for being respectful with it. I mean, we do this because we love you guys. We're still watching Attack on Titan, and we're always listening to you guys, so please don't give us a thumbs down just because we're not watching dub, because you know we work so hard and we love doing this with you guys, and it just like kind of ruins the experience. And you know we love you, we need your support, so thank you guys for watching, and please check out our links below if you're curious to see merchandise or videos early or full reactions.
Watch it early. Subscribe to Patreon.
Woohoo! Yes, please, and to Stormy Akima. Woohoo!
Look at that shirt.
So thank you guys. Until next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.